Hi, I'm Mica Pence. I'm family court judge in Barron and Metcalfe County, the 43rd Circuit here in Kentucky. And I understand that you all are considering the shared or equal parenting time legislation that was passed in Kentucky in 2018. First of all, let me just warn you, we weren't happy. As lawyers, as judges, that was the year I took the bench after 10 years practicing custody and family law. But boy, was I wrong. It has been an absolute blessing to be able to see people become more active in their children's lives. What were we thinking before with using a system that only gave one parent every other weekend and 1 day a week? That's just not enough time with your children. Not if you're a good parent. And oftentimes children do have two great parents that love them and want to spend time with them. And so the equal parenting time really kind of works itself out, just like you would in a marriage or if two parents were together. You adapt the way your work schedule is so that you can both cover time caring for the child. And that's what we've seen happen now with the shared and equal parenting time. And one of the biggest benefits is how much the family can come together. In my generation, it was so often that a father was replaced by a stepfather just because of the time that the child would spend with that person in their home. And we don't see that anymore. We see a child get to have a successful relationship with two parents. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's actually cut down on the time we spend in court. Because as a parent, if you tell me I'm only gonna get to see my child every other weekend and 1 day a week, and that if I then go to court and fight it, that's still the worst that's gonna happen, then by golly, I'm gonna fight. And so now we've seen that there's not as much reason to fight if you're looking at the best interest of the child. I understand the presumption is scary, and we were worried about that too. Luckily, we received a little bit of instruction from our appellate court, and all it takes is that it be in the best interest of the child to overcome the presumption of equal parenting time. And sometimes that's distance. But the real quality of that is that you're looking at this child and not making one rule that fits every child or every family. We're an area that has a lot of factories, and there are a lot of different schedules for those factory shifts that parents will work different so that they always have one of them with a child. And they did that in their marriage, and now it's encouraged to continue. We've also seen employers adapt and be willing to change work schedules, extend days so that a parent can have an extra day off a week so that they can spend that with their child. It's been amazing to see a community adapt and for these children to have two loving parents always by their side. I'm happy to help with any trainings, to share any tips with your judges, or to give you more information if you need it. And good luck.